Hi folks, today I want to talk to you about what it takes to go racing and hopefully get you out there, get you out the couch and get you out there having the time of your life out there. So I'm going to speak from an ATV racing, but the motorcycle class racing is the same thing. I race hare scrambles. Bottom line is anybody can go racing, this next Sunday. It's that quick and it's that easy. If you've got a bike, whether it's a motorcycle or ATV, you're basically 99% ready to go. You do not have to have a brand spanking new race bike. You don't have to have anything fancy. You just have to have something. The AMA has done an absolute fantastic job of making it super easy for everybody. So to get started, the first thing you want to do is to go to the AMA website, American Motorcyclists Association. Look on there. They've got rule books. Check them out. You got to fill out an application. Most of your local races are going to be sponsored by them. They'll require a membership, not all, so just check that out. The memberships are dirt cheap. But go on there, read the rule book, see what kind of races they got, see what you're interested in, and kind of read through the rules. For hare scrambles here, there's not a lot of rules, and I'll explain those to you in a minute there. Once you get going though through your AMA there, what you want to do is search up your local AMA district. Your local AMA district in the state that you live is the one that puts on the events. There's national events and the great big motocross ones you see on TV, but the bulk of us are going to be riding the ones here in our local areas there. So type in districts, AMA districts near me on Google. You'll come up with mine. I'm in the Chicago area. I'm in District 17. Hopefully if you're in Chicago, sign up for that one. But you go on there, it tells you how to sign up, how to register. You can register for events. It's super easy. You literally, for a hare scramble, you can sign up at the meeting. Most of them you can go right there, fill out the forms right at the race, get yourself a temporary number, and race right that day. It's that simple, and it's something that everyone can do. Doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter whether you're a man or woman. You can literally load up the kids, grandma, grandpa, and all go out there and race. So, very easy here. So for quad specific here, if you've got a quad, you are ready to go. There's very few things that you got to have. Motorcycles, I think, are a little bit easier, but the quad's got to have just a couple things, basic safety items, and to tell you the truth, the safety items they require is stuff that you should have anyway. So obviously, number one thing here is you just got to have something. It's got to be safe. It's got to be running. You got to have all the parts, got to have brakes, just all the safety items, nothing fancy, but it's obviously got to be in good working order. It doesn't have to be like a sport bike like this one. It could be a utility one. If you got one out there now with a snowplow hooked to it, unhook the snowplow, you're ready to go. The two things here that it really needs to have, one is like footwell protection or running boards. So a lot of your utility bikes here will have a running board to go between your rear tire and your front tire, and they kind of hook to your fenders. That prevents people from going inside. It prevents people or from your foot from falling down below here. If you got a sport bike like this, they typically don't have anything, so you got to add these Nerf bars on here. That's what these are. You can see the webbing there. They prevent your feet from falling through there. Again, if you don't have something like this and you're just out there trail riding, by all means get it. The first time that your leg falls through and it goes underneath the darn foot peg and gets underneath this tire like that thing there, you'll be wishing you bought those things. Trust me on that one. So this also prevents people from tires from going in and getting your leg. So it's a pretty good safety item there. Something there just to check out. The other thing that you got to have here, let me kind of go to the other side here, we can see a little bit better, is you got to have a tethered kill switch here. So what this is here, it's a little bit hard to see. Take it off here a little bit. But it's basically here a tether like this. You hook to yourself. I got a wrist strap here. But what this does is, should you get bucked off your bike, you pull this thing here and it pulls out the little thing on the switch right here, and your bike dies. Again, so if you've ever gotten bucked off your bike, or when that day comes, you don't have one of these things, you're going to be laying on the ground and you're going to be watching your bike going on its old merry way, doing whatever it wants to, and that's not a very pleasing thing, especially if you're up on the hills or something. So absolutely get one of these things. They are required for racing. They're very cheap, very easy to install. Check them out. I got a video on my site as well if you want to see how to install one. But these are the two items here. You need a kill switch and you need these foot guards there. If you've got an ATV or like a utility one, you probably got most of this stuff. You may or may not have a tether, but absolutely get one of those. But that's it for the requirements. It doesn't take anything. Again, a lot of people go out there, they got some top-of-the-line race bikes, but there's people out there on old, utility ones. The biggest thing for racing is to get out there and have fun. No one cares what it is you got. They don't care how fast it is, what it looks like, what the age of it is. They only care that you're out there having fun. And so once you get out to the races, everyone will help you. Everyone will be glad to explain things. You can show up out there again cold turkey, sign up that day, ask around. People will help you get signed up. They'll help you, tell you where the starting line is, what the track's like, what to look for, how to race, all that kind of stuff. It's super easy. There's no reason why you can't be out there. So if you've given it any thought whatsoever, it's like, I don't know, it's a lot of work, I don't know how to do it, is it dangerous? Well, all the things that's holding you back is you. You can do this. Again, the AMA has made this thing bulletproof. It's super simple. Anybody can do it. Doesn't matter your age. You do have to have a helmet. That should go without explaining. You should have a nice helmet. You're going to need a set of pair of boots, obviously, with that. Any type of bike riding, you should have a set of boots as well. But that's about it. They've got endless amount of classes to sign up for. Like on the motorcycles ones, they've got kids classes, women's classes, bike size class. If you got a small bike, you got a big bike. They've got age classes, so if you're old, you can get in an old class if you want to race. I happen to race in Quad C, which is kind of a beginner's group. It's the C class. A is like professionals, B is intermediate, C is for the beginners and intermediate people. That's what I race in, but it's fun. Doesn't matter how fast you go, just get out there and have some fun. So again, if you're in District 17, come out to the races. You can go onto the district website, and you can go out and do this on any district, no matter where you're at. But again, if you're in Chicago area, in that vicinity, look up District 17, look up a hare scramble race there, come out to the next one. I'll be glad to assist you if you're out there. Look me up, you'll see me. My number there is Team 2 Gils 222. I'll be out there along with a lot of other people. So hopefully we'll see you out there lined up next to me. It's a lot of fun. You'll just have the time of your life. And again, it's not expensive. It doesn't require a lot of stuff. It's just get out there, get off the couch, and have some fun. So with that, hopefully here, the next race coming up, I'll see you out there. If you do, give me a shout out. Be fun to race against you. Be safe. And again, look up your local district, get signed up. You could be out there racing in the next couple of days. If you're racing dirt bike, motocross, hill climb, you name it, they've got some type of racing out there, and you could be doing it. Anybody can. Super simple. So, hope to see you out there. Take care.